And if you had an American flag, you weren't allowed there. But of course, everybody else went. So they went in our waters. These are our waters. And so what did that result in? That resulted in us, instead of having seafood exports, because we have great fishing opportunity, we were an importer. We became an importer of seafood. How crazy is that? So the president is finally changing that. This is a massive win for our fishermen, a massive win for our waterfront communities who process it, all these processors. And in the end, we are going to eat fish caught by us. What a shock! Eating fish caught by us in our waters. So this is just common sense, smart. We already have the best conservation rules in the world, and this was one on top of another on top of another. So thank God from the fisherman's perspective, and I get these calls all the time.
Anybody? Well, we see there's some young people too up there standing, so it's important they all understand. I mean, really, imports, exports, fish caught by us, all throughout history from what we can see. Yeah, and they were mentioning how for a while a lot of the lobster, you could get some Maine lobster in Japan. Yeah. So what? Probably some blueberry jelly too. Right, so throughout history, imports, exports, so then when you have all these fishermen that are catching a lot of lobster or whatever else it is, and then those places, inner city restaurants, stuff like that, they don't buy too much of that stuff maybe, or want to pay the prices. They think it's too high. Yeah, they don't realize what hard work it is, and they try to get a better deal or just not buy it. And so then what would happen is they would be buying from other places like Japan and China to get the fish for their restaurants instead of buying from people here in America, those rich restaurants, you know, in like New York and LA. Yeah, they would be buying their stuff and their fish from China, and just so what? I mean, big deal. Seafood is seafood, right? It's good to share. It's actually really great for your immune system. Right, so for years, a lot of those Ritzbo restaurants, probably heavily activist groups connected to them too, who love their puppies, were buying their seafood from other countries because they didn't want to pay the prices from those Maine lobstermen. They didn't want to give them business, those hicks, those racist hicks. I mean, why don't they explain it to the children like that? Why are they making it as though they're doing something astronomical? It's very weird. Right, so for years, those Ritzbo restaurants that would buy from other places because they didn't want to buy from Americans, hardworking Americans, fuck them, racist hicks. Yeah, and their kids just want to play video games, help the kids in Africa. And you get a car, and you get a car. Oh, okay, Oscar Mayer wieners, huh? Get it? Right. So now that people are realizing those things with communication, because it's always been happening, but now that people can see it, just like the stuff with body cams and in healthcare and everywhere else, you're not getting away with the things you used to. It's not so easy to go from point A to point B after you had a few beers, is it, sir? No, it's not. So, anyways, hopefully people understand those things as opposed to just thinking people have been assholes and buying from other countries instead of from here in America, and that American fishermen have been selling to people over in other countries. Well, what happens when the assholes here from the rich places don't want to buy it and they have all that extra fish to sell? Should they just let it go bad like you assholes do? Throw it away? Fuck the surplus, fuck the people. Right. Oh, it's really funny. I'm just saying. So why let it go bad? Hey, do you people over in Japan and China want to buy some of our lobster? Yeah, because those assholes who buy like seaweed and caviar from you don't want to buy our lobsters. I know, and then they're gonna call us out for selling you lobsters and not even talk about the years of caviar. Aren't they beautiful? Look at them. Lots of coconuts. We love you, Trump. He's trying, right? He's surrounded by slugs, probably. Anyways, hopefully people get that. Mwah! Much love. I really hope they help the children here in Augusta, Maine. We're at the Governor Hill Mansion in Augusta, Maine. We have hostages here, children that have been fucked and tortured for years by some of these same activist groups, heavily involved with some of those imports and exports, ironically. Thank you, Mr. Trump. We really appreciate you bringing these things to front and center attention for us. You see how that works? Good cop, bad cop. Starsky and Hutch. Anyways.